recording from my living room because I'm homesick today with some sort of stomach bug, so that's fantastic. But I thought I'd make a little video to answer everyone's questions about Etrain. Like I mentioned at the meeting, I'm so excited everyone is interested in learning and growing and doing the right thing by pursuing learning things through Etrain. But I know a lot of you are kind of like, I don't know how to access it, I've never done it before, so I wanted to kind of sum it up in a video for you. So first of all, to answer, what is Etrain? Etrain is a virtual training, kind of like a class program where there's videos and quizzes and pamphlets you can read. It's super helpful, lots of resources there. If you ever have a question about why do we do something this way or why don't we do this way, or you just have any questions about how the restaurant works, little questions about sanitizer or anything like that, you can pretty much always find it on Etrain. So if you're ever wondering, if I say something or if Leader says something and you're like, I want to know more about that or the background or why, we can find it on Etrain together. So in regards to health code and safety, Etrain is always going to be more strict and firm. So even if, let's say, the state of Missouri was like, you can get away with keeping it at this temperature and you'll still pass your health inspection or whatever, we are always going to hold tight to what Etrain says, which is always going to be the most strict thing. It's just part of having integrity and making sure that our food is just super safe, best quality, best we can give our guests. So stay tuned.
Alright, so I'm just here on my phone, so I'm going to open up my Safari, but you can just open up your internet browser, and you're going to type in cfahome.com. Mine is already kind of loaded, but I'm just going to type it in for y'all. It's going to take you to a login screen. My homepage is actually already logged in, I see, but basically if you don't know your username and password, just send me a direct message and I'll get you one. It's going to give you a temporary password, but once you navigate through setting yours, it's going to take you to this page. This is our Chick-fil-A homepage. It's super awesome. You can find all sorts of information about what's going on around the nation with Chick-fil-A, how our numbers are doing, what restaurants are opening, videos, all sorts of really cool information here. Feel free to log on to this anytime if you're curious. You'll see that they have our restaurant already logged into the system if you want to look at numbers. But basically, to get to Etrain, you're going to click on the Reports and Tools tab, drop down, move on over and click on Etrain. Alright, I'm just hoping my Wi-Fi holds up. Sweet. Okay, so when you get to this page, you're going to click on Begin Training. Yours is going to look a little bit different than mine just because I have some admin resources in here, but that's what you will click on. I think when I click on mine, it's going to be different. Yeah, it just shows everyone's names, but when you click on yours, it's going to show you a module and show you what you can begin working on. So I'll go ahead and show you kind of what you'll see. So we've got foundations, food prep, desserts and beverages, hospitality, so many cool resources. Each of these little buttons contains like its own lesson. So if you wanted to learn about mobile ordering, Chick-fil-A One app, you can totally do that. This one even shows you like when we need to be cleaning things. Like, it's so fantastic. I'd say the most important are foundations and inside ordering. I'll go ahead and show you what this looks like here. You'll see videos, pamphlets. Again, mine does look a little bit different, so if you access yours and have any questions, feel free to let me know. Yours will have a quiz at the end. There's little job aids you can click on. We're aiming for 80% or above on every quiz. 100% is definitely the ideal. So yeah, that's pretty much how Etrain works. When you want to come in, just feel free to come into the restaurant at any time. You don't have to be in uniform. You can be if you want to be. Ask a leader for the store iPad. If you don't want to use that, I would recommend you bring in your own laptop or iPad. Do not try to do this on your phone. It's just too tricky and distracting. And then make sure you clock in when you get there and clock out when you leave, because you will get time on the clock for this. And yeah, so thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope this was helpful.